It's not my job as an employer. It's not my position to care about the well-being of people other than the 8 hours that they're in doing the work for me. You know, I mean, and that cuts both ways with that. It's not my job to go out there and give a crap if my employee on their off time wants to drink, wants to smoke pot, wants to do whatever. As long as they come to my work and they do their job efficiently, that's all the more I'm supposed to care about. Now I'm what? Their moral keeper? That's bogus. That is absolutely bogus. So now me as the employer, I got to start saying to my employees, hey man, you're starting to look a little ragged there. You taking care of yourself? Because I'm paying for this. I'm paying for your health care. It is ridiculous. Now I'm mandated to pay for it. So you can bet that you are going to see just a slew of employers that are going to start mandating things with employees. And it already started before this dumb health care bill came into play. All this nonsense about non-smoking and companies that are non-smoking companies. You know what? I hate smoking. I don't smoke. I hate the smell of it. I hate that it pollutes the air. But here's a newsflash. If you let every smoker in the world smoke, it doesn't put out one tenth of the smoke and garbage into the system as a steel melting plant does, or a car plant does, or any other company that emits chemicals. So stop with the nonsense of your secondhand smoke is killing me. No, the business's secondhand smoke is killing everybody. So stop it. This whole thing sucks.
Page 167. Any individual who does not have acceptable health care coverage according to the government will be taxed 2.5%.
So if your company doesn't offer it, or if what they offers is not acceptable by the government, you as the individual are going to get taxed 2.5%. You're going to pay 2.5% of your payroll, in addition to the employer paying between 6 and 8% for the employee. So basically, you're looking at 8.5 to 10.5% tax on all the money that is earned and paid in this country going to the government for health care, with double dipping on every level of these taxes. That's a great plan. It's a great plan if you're trying to take people over. You just took 1/10 of all the money that is generated in the United States and dumped it into the government. 10%. $1 out of every 10 that you make now, gone. Gone.
Page 170, lines 1 through 3. Any non-resident alien is exempt from individual taxes.
Okay.
You and I will pay for them.
All right, let me recant that. Let me recant my previous statement. 10% of the money that is made legally now goes to the government. If it's earned illegally, nothing gets taken out of it. That's beautiful. If it's earned illegally, no tax. If you're an illegal alien and you make money, you don't pay for this. You don't. Unbelievable. And the people just lap it up because Obama's a rock star. Yeah, this guy's trying to help. He's making change. You know what? Take your change. I don't want it.
Page 195. Officers and employees of the Healthcare Administration will have access to all Americans' financial and personal records.
Oh, so not only now your financial records, but now your personal records are the government's. Any personal record on you is out there. I would imagine that means police reports, government files, your Facebook account, anything. Any personal records are now property of the government because that somehow enhances your health care? What? Let's continue.
Page 203, lines 14 through 15 reads, "The tax imposed under this section shall not be treated as tax."
All right, enough of this. The tax imposed under this section shall not be treated as tax. It's a tax! Why wouldn't it be treated as tax? I know why. Because there's some legal loophole somewhere that says if you call it a tax, then you can't do something. Then the president can't veto rescinding it or something like that. Ugh. All right, folks. You get the picture. We're not even halfway through this video, and I've spent an hour talking about it. Again, the video, Know the Truth About the Government Health Care Bill, H.R. 3200, key points. Go watch it so that you can see the whole thing, and you will see just what a massive amount of trouble we as a country are in. We are absolutely in a lot of trouble. And if you don't see it, then you're just plain blind, dumb, or, well, just blind or dumb. Because there's no possible way anyone can tell me that this is just. That this is what I fought for this country for, what I served this country for, what so many of our forefathers, fought and died for. This isn't what it was supposed to be about. This isn't. This is what the Russians were about. This is what the Chinese were about. This is what the Venezuelans are about. This is what the Cubans are about. This is not supposed to be what the United States is about. But it is what it is in 2010. If you believe in the Bible, it might be time to start looking at Revelations for the roadmap, because it's certainly coming. Wow. All right, that is going to do it for this week's edition of All the News. We will be back next week, and we will fire it up again and point out all the hypocrisy in the government. So until next week, this is Chris Aiken. This has been All the News, and we'll see you next week. Bye, kids.